Hello, Breaker19, Breaker19. This here's the Gear Gentleman, dear. Whitetail has got your front door. Come on. Alright, so I'm back in American Truck Simulator. Going to finally look at the new chapter for the Driving Academy. It got added a couple of weeks ago at this point, but I continuously forgot to make a video about it. And every time I remembered to make a video about it, I ended up being busy and couldn't. So, finally thinking about it and not busy, so let's go. Oh, I forgot I still have my 33 of 30 from me doing those removed modules on this one. Anyway, so today we are going to be looking at truck driving proficiency. I almost said efficiency. And I did update my mod that adds my custom trucks to this. Obviously the International is what I used last time. But I have a new truck that I'm going to be using for this module. This is a truck that belongs to one of my original characters, but it's also my main truck for when I'm doing stuff nowadays. You know, like when I'm doing World of Trucks events, stuff like that. Oh, good. The teleporting is still a thing. Okay. It's up to you. Huh? How does that work? Encounter some familiar maneuvers. Okay. Running away with the trailer. New for Driving Academy is the addition of pass and bonus conditions. Oh. Also, do so in the allotted time limit. Limit the number of direction changes. That's an interesting one. So I'm going to say right now, I'm not planning on doing all of the challenges in this video. Of course, I will try to, but I'm only going to be, like, if I pass the thing, then I'm going to continue. You know, I'm not going to keep retrying it until I get everything. Alright, so let's see what it has for me here. At the start of each scenario, you will see a scenario briefing window. This will give you the information about the new pass and bonus conditions. Pass conditions must be met to complete the scenario successfully, while bonus conditions are an optional extra challenge for those experienced and skilled players. So oh geez, 10 minutes. Okay, so the timer is not going to be difficult for passing. 10 minutes and 10 direction changes. Bonus conditions are 3 minutes and 2 direction changes and interior camera. Interior camera, you will still use exterior cameras, check your surroundings, but only while the truck stopped. Oh, okay. So, what are the little eyes? Time will also be a factor. All scenarios will have an individual time limit, with each scenario must be completed as a pass condition. Manual, yeah. Timer only starts after the truck is moved. Okay. Nice. Engine is running. Release the parking brake. Another new addition is waypoints. All waypoints must be reached. Waypoints are sensitive to which direction the truck is facing as the waypoint is reached. So pay attention to any ground markings near the waypoint to orient yourself correctly. Drive forward to the waypoint in front of you. Putting the truck in gear tends to help. So I imagine the circular waypoint does not. You've reached the waypoint, you can now move on to the next step. There's another waypoint behind you. Notice the arrow on the ground. I see, okay. In which way the truck should be facing as you reach the waypoint. We count how many times you change direction between moving forward and reversing. Stay under the limit to complete the condition. That's neutral. Assume I'm going to be hooking up to the trailer. Pick up the trailer behind you to do the next step. Okay. Use both of your mirrors like an intelligent person. This truck is really going to clash with the Driving Academy trailer. Okay, parking spots also indicate which way the truck should be oriented. Park the wrong direction, you will not be able to complete the scenario. Drive to one of the parking spots. I was not paying... Okay, yeah, it is this way. Here. Tackle the new scenarios. I don't imagine all the scenarios are going to give me different parking spots to choose from. Alright. Nice. Easy enough. He's made up 2 minutes psalms, drive through her psalm, make a U-turn at the end. You may have noticed I have a tiny bit of stick drift on my controller. From here, continue through the second psalm. Yeah, okay. Kind of obvious how this works. Anyway, you might just notice that I have a slight bit of stick drift on my controller. So that's why, in fact, forgot the dead zones are a thing. Alright. Slaloms are a lot easier in real life when you can turn your head to see. I forgot to look at what the bonus conditions are for this one. What was it? 2 minutes and no direction changes. I did it in 47 seconds. Good God. Funnily enough, I'm actually pretty good at slaloms. Don't mind me. I'm just going to watch the replay real quick. How do you... There we go. Ooh, I got a lot closer to that cone than I thought I was. I'm not going to watch the replay on every one. I really like slaloms. I really wish they could find a way to do a replay camera in the regular game. Alright, so reverse parking around a corner. I suspect that I'm just reversing around a corner. Yeah, okay. Ooh, and the cones are very nice. Okay, skip that. Let me just get my... The cones are actually very nice. This is not bad at all. Still getting used to how I have my controls set up now. You know what I have not done is adjust my mirrors. I probably should have done that when we were doing the tutorial. I imagine that this still technically counts as interior, which is sort of cheaty, in my opinion. Like, in real life, I stick my head out the window when I'm maneuvering, but I wouldn't expect to be allowed to do that on a driving test. I guess this will be my test to see. If it says I used exterior camera on this one, then I'll know. Yeah, so that is still counted as interior camera. I did not make it in time. 1 minute? 1 minute? Alright, I'm gonna go and do it one more time and see if I can get that 1 minute. But I will not make you watch it. Okay, yeah, so 1 minute really isn't that hard for that. I just stuck my head out the window. I guess there's really no reason for me to cut that out. I mean, 25 seconds. It's not gonna... Alright, next scenario. This one I'm kind of nervous about. This is really freaking tight. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm over there. Okay, so I'm coming out from one side and then backing into the other. If you haven't found me, I'm the one with the blue trailer on the bottom row right now. But yeah, I've seen the screenshots of this. I forgot to look at the bonus stuff again. I keep doing that. Anyway, I've seen screenshots of this one, and I have not been looking forward to it. Oh, it might not be as bad as I thought it was. Depending on how close I am to the... Oh. Let me just walk the trailer a tiny bit. I don't think I'm going to get the time for this one. Oh, damn, I didn't even get the direction changes. Oh. Bugger. So one thing I tend to struggle with this game, I've noticed, is... like, in real life, I don't forget to turn my head and look at the other side, but in the game, I do a lot. You know, I guess because it's not my actual head. Let's see if I can line up a little bit differently here. I'm not as close to the Volvo as I would have liked to be. I'm a lot closer to that Volvo than I would have liked to be. Oh, not getting the direction changes. I like that it doesn't count me having changed directions until I actually move in the new direction. Jeez, this was... I'm all kinds of out of whack. I'm honestly not very good at diagonals, as you're seeing. Like, if this was a 90 degree, I probably could do it okay. Jeez, I'm really far to the right, too. Yeah, 45-degree diagonals are not something I'm super good at. But, you know, I also don't have to do them very often. Once again, I'm going to give it one more hit to see if I can get the stars, but I'm not going to make you watch it. Okay, yeah, so that time I got it no issue. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. I have no idea how I did that just now. Just ever so slightly changing my alignment when I first started. It's also possible, this time I was backing in beside a first-gen T680, which has a much squarer front end than a third-gen VNL does. And it's possible that sort of helped with my perception of being able to get a little bit closer to the truck. You'll remember I said I wasn't quite as close to the Volvo as I wanted to be. But yeah, so, parallel parking at night. Parallel parking I'm good at. This is blindside, however, and it's incredibly tight. Holy moly. Oh, I love that it reminds you to turn your lights on. Yeah, this is going to be fun without hood mirrors. It's the downside to using my own custom trucks, is none of my custom trucks have hood mirrors. I feel like I went in way too sharp here. Yeah. Or way too steep, I mean. And I imagine this direction change... Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna retry it immediately. I started a little further back this time so I could go in steeper, but I think I actually started too far back. Okay, I'm on the curb on that side. Not as close to the cones as I thought I was. I think I might actually be too close to the curb. Oh. I would not say that's parked, but the game says that that's parked. So, I'm not sure I agree with you there, game. That was way too lenient on how in the spot I needed to be. But, I'm gonna take it. Practice straight reversing. Straight reversing I can definitely do. Align your truck with the alley formed by the cones in reverse. Okay, I see. So you've got to do a 90 degree and then a straight reverse. Interesting. So, like, the challenge in this one is going to be in setting the truck up correctly in the first place. That was easy. Woo! It was actually a lot closer on time than I would have thought, though. Ooh, reverse slalom. This will be fun. Ooh, and it's wonky. I really shouldn't say British English words because I very much do not have a British accent, and it sounds weird when I say it. But I watch so much Top Gear that the words are kind of like part of my vernacular. Okay, this will be interesting. So hold on. So I need a. So there's this. I'm gonna get lost. That's what I'm worried about here. And once again, would really have benefited from having hood mirrors in this particular event. I get the feeling I am not going to make the time on this one, and I'm probably not going to try again if time is the only thing I miss. Because I really just don't think I can go any faster than this in first person. Because I've got to go a speed that complements how quickly I can turn my camera. I don't know where the course goes after this. I think it goes left. Yeah. What's that? Okay. The test of not only my reversing abilities, but also my sense of direction. How close was I on time? Oh, okay. I had still plenty of time. Beautiful. Like I said, I am good at slaloms. That I can do. I really hope one of these is a reverse slalom with a trailer. That'll be fun. Okay, so I see there are multiple spaces. There are 3 different parking spots available that vary in difficulty. Okay. Pick one, drive to it, and reverse in however you see fit. Ooh. Oh, I like that. So there are 2 direction change related stars, but no time based ones on this. Interesting. Oh, I like this. This is a cool way to do a scenario. I really need to adjust his mirrors. I'm gonna go. I feel like this space here is like the medium difficulty one, so that's the one I'm gonna go for. I don't like how far to the right my bumper is, but I think I'm fine. These are... This is... Holy crap, this is a tight space! Okay, I'm not as close to those cones, but I'm definitely gonna have to pull up. Which is unfortunate. Oops. Well, that was a little unfortunate. I'm not going to retry that one right now, because I'm probably going to come back to that on my own time and try to do all 3 parking spaces with getting all the stars. But I like that. I like how loose that scenario is, so to speak. Yeah, I'll find my way through. It's just a bit of rain. I can handle this. This is... Oh, jeez. What did I... What? Really? Because my bumper went over the curb? So apparently they've, the rain has had an effect on handling for a while, but apparently it has a little bit more of an effect on handling now. I need to slow down a little bit more for these corners, as it turns out. Oh my god, the ground is so slick! I don't actually drive in rain in-game very often. You know, because I don't really like rain. Like, I don't use this game as a simulator so much anymore since I drive in real life. You know, I mainly just use it for screwing around, and I don't usually want to be screwing around in the rain. But now that I know the physics are apparently decently different, I might have to go try sliding around in the rain some. This is an alley that nothing more than a garbage truck should ever be going down. But whatever. I really hope that after they add more vehicles to the game, which they're working on, if you haven't seen anything about road trip mode, go and look it up. But I really hope they'll have a module that'll have all different scenarios and different types of vehicles. Sort of like that game Reversing Problem that came out recently. Too much slidey slide. What material is this road? Oh my god, slow down. Done. Oh, I didn't get to turn my lights and wipers off. Nice! I really need to be looking at the bonus conditions before I start the scenario. That was fun. Alright, offset parking in a... Oh, that one missing star is gonna bother me. Offset parking in a crowded lot. Oh, I see. Okay. I remember one time in real life I had to do an offset to get into a particular dock door. And I was like just so excited of being in that scenario. It was like, oh, I get to offset just like I did in school. It was obviously my first year driving IRL. So am I able to do this however I wish? Because I wouldn't do a standard offset here. I would sort of do something a little more like this. Like, this is not how you do an offset, technically. But this is how I would handle this scenario if I were in it in real life. I waited too long to start following the trailer. And yes, if you're wondering, I would stick my head out in real life despite the dust. Oh, I screwed that all sorts of up at the end there. Ah! Damn it! Nah! Who put that pole there? Whose idea was it to put that pole there? Okay, I probably don't have to cut it in quite as close to those cones in the first place. I imagine it goes without saying that in real life, for those of you who might be watching this that hasn't driven a truck in real life, this sort of maneuver is a lot easier in real life, just because real life perception is, you're not looking at a flat screen. There we go. That's what I needed to do the first time. Like I said, I just waited a little bit too long to start following the trailer. Though I am still really far to the right. I'm not sure if this is going to give it to me. I'm within the lines. There we go. Definitely not one of my best parking jobs. See, once again, I need to look at the bonus conditions thing, because I'm doing all these fast, assuming that they all have a time bonus condition, and they don't. Oh. Well, apparently I jumped to a new chapter, which I didn't mean to do. Yeah, whoops. I meant to only do Chapter 2. So, I guess that was a little bit of a preview. I'm going to leave this episode here, and I'll be coming back to complete Chapter 3 in a different video. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I love the Driving Academy. I know I've seen a lot of people on Reddit talking about how it feels like, I don't even know if they're trying it. They're just like assuming that it must be a waste of time because, I play this game all the time. I know what I'm doing. But like, it's just fun. It's fun to challenge yourself. Like this diagonal alley one. Like I said, that's something that I'm not good at doing in real life. And in real life, I wouldn't have hit that truck. But I would have had to do that same amount of pull-ups. Most likely, once again, like I said, that one other time that I did it and I just got it first try. That happens in real life sometimes too. Sometimes you just happen to set it up. You just happen to set up a back just perfectly where you can get it in first try. And other times you just set it up just a slight bit too much wrong. And then, you've got to keep pulling up to fix it. It's all about the setup, really. So, but anyway, yeah, I love the Academy. I think it's really fun. This scenario was really cool. I almost wish we could have a whole book of just stuff like this in different places, though I guess that's just playing the game. But anyway, so thank you for joining me for checking out Chapter 2 of the Academy, Truck Driving Proficiency. And like I said, stay tuned, because I will be doing 2 more videos doing Chapters 3 and 4. So until then, thank you so much for watching, and keep that hammer down, drivers.